Hi, and welcome back to your 30-day at-home Qi Gong Journey. I'm Mark, and today we're going to be continuing our series. We're in day 9, and the program is much as before. So we'll do some basic movement exercises to warm up, some slow movement, and then some with a little bit more momentum called silk reeling exercises. Then we will move on and have a little bit of a stretch and loosen up and expand those soft tissues once everything's all warm and the blood is moving. Then we will come back and do some standing meditation to sort out our posture, fix some alignments, settle in, and really relax into the movement. Something in Chinese we call sun, right? It's sort of soft but stable feeling, right? As opposed to just relaxed flopping on a sofa. And then we're going to come back to, so we're going to do all 3 of our basic movements that we've done so far. So our sort of foundation movements: boat rowing in a stream of air, traveling eastwards across the ocean, and cloud hands or wave hands like clouds. And we're just going to look at each of those in turn and spend a good deal with those today. Okay, brilliant. Let's get started. Bend the knees slightly and a little bit further back. Bend the knees slightly, hips shoulder width apart. Feet shoulder width apart, and sort of sitting just outside of the hips. And then let your hips tuck under slightly, abdomen relax, chest relax, head nice and tall, and let's begin. As always, just slowly when you start. If my pace is too fast or too slow, just go at your own pace. And generally with most of these exercises, breathe out as the hands go down, breathe in as the hands come up. You can either do in through the nose, out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. Either one is fine. Hands open, look up a little bit, and hands closed, look straight ahead. Open. And down. Good. Straighten the arms as the hands come up. Again, breathe out as the hands go down, in as they come up. Feel like the breath, everything is just moving together. Hands come up shoulder height, and it's shoulders, then elbows, then wrists, and then the other way. Shoulders, elbows, and then wrists descend. Yang at the bottom, hands yin at the top. Legs just doing like about a quarter squat, not too high, not too low. Slow. You go as fast or as slow as you like when you do these exercises, but they feel a little bit different. When you really slow it down, you can find any little gaps, areas where you're not really being smooth. Just try and smooth it out. Often as you slow it down even more, you get a wonderful sort of soft, warm feeling in the body. do circling hands. Just bring the feet a little bit wider. One hand, both hands out. Start with the left hand. Waist circles, hand circles. Hand follows the waist. Change, go on to the right hand. Feel like the hands resting, like on the surface tension on top of water. Just floating. And now, both together, slightly out of sync. Faster, and then you lose a little bit of that internal sensation, but you get a little bit more momentum and a little bit more of a stretch through the tissues. So sometimes if people are very stiff, you can just speed up just a little bit, and that can encourage the movement in the body. You might hear something, click or pop a little bit. Okay, let's come back to our teacup. We did this one once before. This one can be a little bit tricky, so pay attention again. We'll start with the right hand, palm facing up like you've got a cup of tea in there. Spiral in underneath, all the way up and round. And the waist is turning, so left, right, left, right. And there's a little bit of a forwards lean here, and a little bit of a backwards lean here. So you've just got that light bending and flexing of the spine, forwards and back, but also, if I exaggerate more, we're still going side to side and also going back to front. But we're not just doing each of those, we're doing them together. We've got this wonderfully twisting, spiraling motion that's going through the torso, whole body. Starts in the center, moves all the way through. And now, just to mess with you, same right hand, instead of going back this way, we're going to go the other way. Up, round, forward. Up, round, forward. Good. Left hand, let's start the first way. Spiral up, over the top and round. Remember, so got that slight forward lean, backward lean. And the left, right, left movement of the waist. Don't worry if you don't get this all at once. And go as slow as you need to. Some people it's just like they're just trying to work on getting the hand movement, right? Just the hand movement. Yeah, this way, up over the top and round. And then you might want to just add one thing. So you might just want to add the left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And then when you're happy with that, you can go add forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, and then first separate, then combine from the Tai Chi classics. And if you're really happy and confident, you can have a go at moving each one independently, right? And you see they're not in phase, right? They're slightly out of phase. So that's really tricky because the spiral through the body it travels like a whip, like that, right? So one of them starts and then it moves out to the end of the body, and then the other ones already start in the other direction. So you can tell whether people can really do this or not, because if they're trying to do it at the same time, you can't, right? They'll run into each other. So you need that. Yeah, sort of springy, loose. It is like a whip or a chain, right? So the body's very springy and elastic. It's not just, you know, that solid like this. So wonderful little exercise for developing that, you know, that feeling through the body. Good. Okay, let's do the swing as well. So everything should be feeling quite nice and loose now. And we'll, just like last time, start off just by shifting the weight, turning the waist, let the hands go loose. This one's a lot easier, okay? Give us a little bit of a confidence boost after that last one. And then after you're happy with this, we can work on the step. So I shift my weight over to the right, and then that kicks this left leg out. Shift my weight, and then that one brings this right leg in. Kick out, step in. Now back the other way, shift, shift, kick the leg out, step over. Shift, kick the leg out, step over. Kick the leg out, step over. We go back the other way, kick and step. Kick and step, kick and step. Good, back the other way, kick and step, kick and step. Obviously, I can only do a few steps and stay in shot, but you can do more if you've got more space. Good. Really turn, full range of motion. And slowly let it stop. Sometimes you can get that feeling like the inside of the body just down here is still going, rocking back and forth if you're quite relaxed. Good. Excellent. So I feel nice and relaxed now. So let's do our stretch. So we're going to start off with, we'll do some hands crossing. So give yourself a cuddle, you know, reach around, grab the back, and then open and expand the chest. Really pull through, push the chest through, and back. 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 Right, and we'll do the shoulder rotations of the Egyptian. So this one twists down and the other one twists up. Feel like you're pulling the shoulders apart. Strong spiraling twist through all the way through the arms. And then unroll it, go the other direction. Try and keep the shoulders down. You don't want the shoulders to come up, right? So the shoulders are down, chest is relaxed, and then twist and spiral through the shoulders. Good. Unroll it out the other way. Unroll it out the other way. And again. Good, we'll do some wrist rolls. And this one, you kind of want it to feel like you're, and then go back the other way, like popping up, pop up the wrist. So nice and expansive, rolling through the wrist. Push out in front. Do wrist static stretches, both hands together to start with, and you can grab one wrist and pull down. You feel it along the top of the forearm and in the wrist. Good, change other side. Good, okay, and we're going to do the squat stretch. So let's come down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So feet double shoulder width apart, and then just come down into a squat. Sit back on the hips, heels down, and sit back. quite tight today. And if you need to, you can shift from one side to the other. Sit into the heels. And you can push the knees apart if you want. You know, if you get tired, you can come up, but ideally we should be able to hold this squatting position. It's quite an important position. A lot of people in the West really struggle with it, but you know, in Asian culture, it's very, very important. I mean, people eat, people hang out down in the bottom of a squat, people go to the toilet, you know, so it's viewed the same as a kind of sitting or standing pose, and that has profound health benefits, especially in the hips and ankles. And slowly up. Let's adjust that a little bit. There you are. Okay, and now let's do hip rolls. Just loosen everything off after that. Nice big circles. And the other way. Good, okay, have a little shake off. All right, okay, let's get straight on with our standing meditation. Here we go. Deep breaths. Do a few gathering Qi first just to settle us down. And then come into the mother posture. Relax the chest, head up, look forward. Relax everything. You just have the minimum amount of tension to hold yourself in this position. Feel like there's a giant, round, inflatable beach ball that you're sort of gently hugging in your arms in a big circle, or embracing a tree. Change next posture. Hands forward, lightly spread the fingers. Feel like you're screwing and rotating the arms and shoulders so there's like a spiral going down the hands. Elbows sunk, chest relaxed again. Head up, bend the knees. water was poured on your shoulders, it would gently drip off of your fingers. So shoulders are down, elbows are round and full, but expanded. Wrists are relaxed, but expanded. Fingers are just lightly expanded and slightly spread away from each other. Chest relaxed now. For this one, shoulders down and relaxed. Good. Next one, breathe in. Expand, feel like they're holding a ball down by your abdomen. A little bit of space underneath the armpits, a little bit of expansion in the elbows, and like you're grasping like a beach ball or basketball that's inflated right down here. Take a deep breath. Relax everything and breathe. Good. Let everything go. Just come down. Hands lightly hanging. Expansion underneath the armpits. Fingers lightly spread. Shoulders down. And just hold this position for a few breaths. Good. Breathe in. And out. And last one, feet together. Good. Awesome. Excellent. Good, good, good. I hope this standing meditation is coming along slowly. At first it can seem like a weird exercise, but hopefully you'll get the idea that it's it's like a more physical form of meditation. So there's a lot going on because your posture, and you have to use quite a lot of postural strength to keep yourself in position compared to sitting or lying. But that's the purpose, right? So the mind is in the body, the energetic levels in the body, right? So you can feel a lot of stuff, and you can start to fix those sort of nagging, positions where maybe the shoulders up a bit tense, because over time you'll be like, your body will be like, oh, okay, if you want me to keep this up here, it has to settle and sink. So very, very good for bringing your awareness and your attention into your physical body. Good. Okay. Let's just get going. So we're going to do all three of our postures, and we're just going to blitz through. So we're not going to do anything at the end today. We're just going to do each of these, and we're going to spend a good while just doing each one of these three postures that we've done so far. So boat rowing in a stream of air, feet double shoulder width apart, and begin. Start slow, build up to it. As you get a little bit warmer, you can go a little bit deeper if you feel comfortable. The pace is up to you. This is about as fast as you should go, but you can also slow it right down if you're comfortable. Good. All right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, so traveling eastwards across the ocean. Bring the feet in a little bit, just beyond shoulder width, but not super wide. And begin. So remember, first of all, we start slow, and it's like you're being, the top of your body, this part up here, is being pulled side to side, yeah? Like a metronome, right? So this one is pulled up, and then it goes the other side. And then bring the stretch in through the legs. This one is pulled first, pull, 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 up. Eyes look up and forward. Should have this feeling like the front hand is pulling the back one. It's like it's skimming along the water here and then back up. So this one is pulling and then the back one is being dragged along. And it's got this wonderful side to side feeling. And slow it down. feet are just a little bit wider. And actually we'll go double shoulder width for this because we can do static cloud hands. So remember, first of all, we're just going to practice turn, shift, 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 turn. Good. And now we'll add in the left hand. So in, shift, turn, scoop, shift, turn. One. So remember they'll both be like this. Shift, turn. This one is rotating in the turn. Shift, turn, shift, turn. Yeah, and both. And now we'll do this one. Turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, and both together. It's called cloud hands or wave hands like clouds. It's also called waving hands parting clouds. It's got quite a few different names. The idea, we've got wavy hands, nice soft hands, spiraling through the clouds. Soft, continuous, spiraling movement, upper and lower body connected. This movement is from the Tai Chi form. The focus here is just on soft integration, upper and lower body together. When the waist turns, the hands follow. Hands stay in front of me. You see, so a lot of people do this and it's like this, right? This isn't Tai Chi. Hands in front of the body. Yeah. If I didn't move my waist, my hands would just pretty much be in front of me like this, right? All the movement in the hands is generated from the turn of the waist. Close. Good. Thank you very much for your time today. I've enjoyed today's session. We're not going to be doing any sitting online today. I just wanted to spend a little bit more time on each of those standing movements, give each one a little bit more quality attention, because they are really the sort of the key focus of the course so far, and make sure that you're happy with them. If you have any questions or comments about them, please do check them out. I've also written some blog posts and things about Qigong, especially standing meditation. I've got a 6-part series. It's on the website under the blog section. The link will be in the description below. Please do go ahead and take a look. Please like and share and send those around. I'm quite happy with that. You know, I've published it on a couple of other places as well, so it's on LinkedIn, a few other places. Yeah, like I said, it's a 6-part series, so there's, it's about half an hour to an hour's reading if you go all through and do the exercises in them, but each one is self-contained and it covers each of the key points of standing meditation. So yeah, if you want more information about standing, please go ahead and have a look. Like I said, link is in the description below. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for must be day 10 now of our Qi Gong journey. So, and we'll be doing something, as I said, every 5th lesson we'll be doing something a little bit different. So stay tuned. See you soon. Bye.